Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's level 1 different strokes fitness class. I hope you all enjoyed the last one. Today we're keeping on the same theme for this month with fitness and strength and just working on general health and well-being. Today we're going to be doing a little bit similar to last week, but I've changed it up a little bit. So we've got 3 different sets, 3 different categories, if you like. The first one is formed of 3 exercises, all working on our core. They're all 30 seconds long, and we'll be repeating them 3 times, similar to what we did last week. The second set's working on arms and legs, and this is made of 4 different exercises that we're doing once. And the last set is similar to the first one, and we've got 3 exercises, and they're 30 seconds 3 times, and we're going to be doing them each one by one. And this is more working on balance. So without further ado, we'll get into the warm-up. So to start off with, what I'm going to get you guys to do is we're just going to do a few arm reaches, a few swing-ups. Just to stretch out our chest and our arms. That's it. We're then going to do some twists out to the side, just coming around like so. That's it. We're then putting legs out in front and reaching down to the floor and back. Excellent. We're then going to bring our knee to our chests, or as high up as we can. We're just going to swap a few times between both. And then just to finish off with, we're just going to bring legs out to the side like so. And with both hands, one at a time, we're just going to push out just to work our adductors, just to make sure that we're stretching those out as well. And then we're just going to give it a little bit of a shape. So just so you know, before we start as well, the bits of equipment we're going to need a cushion. So just any general cushion that you've got would be great. And then we're just going to be using a weight. So it could be a dumbbell, or it could be something like a can of beans or can of spaghetti like I've got here. Or even a bottle as well. I just wanted to show you guys a couple of different bits of equipment you can use, so you can use this that you've got at home. So to begin with, we're going to use one of the weights, and we're going to be working on our core. And I'll just go through every exercise before we start, because this is going to be a running clock, like I said, similar to last week, which is going to mean that the exercises should last about 4 minutes and 30 seconds in total. If you need to have a break in between that and grab a drink, then that's completely fine. We're going to go straight into them. They're all in the chair. So the first one we're going to be doing is trunk twists. So with the weight out, we're just coming around side to side, 30 seconds. We're then going on and moving on to the next one, which is what we call at the clinic boats. So essentially what you're going to do is you're going to have your feet out in front. Legs are slightly stretched out, as you can see, just slightly stretched out in front. And all you're going to be doing is you're going to be coming forwards with the weight, keeping arms straight, and then leaning back. So I'm coming forwards and then leaning back, like so. We're doing that for 30 seconds. And then the last one we're putting the weight down for this one. And we're just doing heel taps. So we're just going to have arms by our side. And we're just going to be attempting to touch and tap our heels. Okay? Don't worry if you can't reach all the way down. As long as you can get a fair distance down and you're feeling a good stretch through the side of your core, and that's what we're looking for, working on those external obliques. And as long as you don't bend forward as you're doing it, and you keep a nice straight back as we come down from side to side, and that's what we're looking for. Okay, so we're going to be repeating these 3 times. We're doing one at a time and going through each exercise, like I said, 3 times like that. And I'll give you an indication of what we're going to be swapping. Okay, starting off for the first one, we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, and go. So first one is trunk twists. So halfway through this one already. And we're going to be swapping the boats in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we're swapping the boats, the feet out in front, coming forward and back. Lovely, halfway through this one already. 10 seconds left. Swapping in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we're going to heel taps. So weight down, and we're just coming down one side. So we've nearly done the first set already. So well done to you that have completed this set about half a time of rest. For those of you that needed a rest, don't worry about it too much. Keep practicing it over the week, and hopefully by the end of the week, you'll be able to do it the whole way. So we've got 5 seconds before we swap. 3, 2, 1. Back to trunk twist, so grabbing that weight. Twist it around. "15 seconds left. And swapping to boats again in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs out in front, forwards and back into that boat. That's it. Keep going. Swapping in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And swapping into heel taps. So well done again. We've nearly done our second set. These exercises. 1 more left to go with each. Swapping in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going back to trunk twist. Last time we're doing the trunk twists. Ten seconds left before we swap. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go into the boats again. That's it. We've got 1 more exercise to do after this one. And we'll have our first drink break. So we've got 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. And now finishing off with hands to heels one last time. That's it. Keep going. 15 seconds left, and then we'll have our first break. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And stop there. Well done, everyone. Grab a quick drink. So, as you can see, I'm in another slightly different location this week. Last week I was at the clinic, and this week I'm recording them from home, just so it gives you guys a little bit more kind of like a home environment as to the exercises we're doing. Apologies if the camera quality isn't quite as good. I'm recording it on my laptop rather than on a Connect TV camera that I was using before. So I hope that the quality is okay and you can see me fairly well. So whilst you're still having a drink and a quick break, I'll explain the next set. So this one is the one that's formed of 4 exercises that work on arms and legs. They're all 1 minute long, and we're just repeating them once. So once we've gone through them all once, then that's it. We're not repeating them like the last one. The first one we're going to do is going to be tricep extensions. So you will need a weight for this one. You can just do it by holding your hand, but the weight's going to make it slightly more challenging. And I suggest if one of your arms is affected due to your injury, what you can do is if you wrap your affected side around the weight first and non-affected side around the other side, just to make sure you don't drop the weight, because we are going to be bringing this weight over our heads for this exercise. So for this one, all we're going to be doing, and I'll just show you guys from the side, is we're going to be bringing the weight to here, and we're coming over our head and back up nice and straight like that. So as you can see, I'm bringing it behind my head, back up like so. Okay, and that's why I said to make sure that you're holding onto it properly with affected side first, followed by that non-affected side, keeping it nice and closed, just because you don't want to drop the weight on your head. So we'll start off with this one, and this is going to be a minute long. So we'll start in 3, 2, 1, and go. So over like so. Well done, everyone. Just take your time with this one as well. It's quality over quantity. This one is going to work our tricep muscles around the back of our arms. Hence why it's called tricep extensions. Just got 20 seconds left of this one. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Well done, everyone. Lovely. Right. For the next one, we're going to be working on our leg strength. For this one, you're going to need the cushion that I mentioned earlier. If you don't have a cushion nearby, if you've got like a very soft ball or like a football, you can use that instead. You can use your fists, although it might hurt. It might hurt you to do so, but that is another way you can do it, although I don't recommend doing it that way. All we're going to be doing is we're just going to be doing pillow squeezes with our knees. So you're just going to push in, hold for a couple of seconds, and then release. And we're just pushing in and releasing. And this is going to work on our abductor muscles. Those muscles we stretched out at the start, it's going to work on those muscles there to help bring the knees together and bring the legs together. So we're going to do this one for a minute. Like I said, hold it for a couple of seconds, maybe about 5 seconds at a time, and just hold it and then release, just so you get good contraction through your muscles. We'll start in 3, 2, 1, and go. And if you struggle to do it with your affected side, then just help by pushing in with your hands as well. That's fine. That's it. Well done, everyone. Good. 15 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Lovely. So we're going to put the cushion down for the next one. For this one, we're going back to needing the weight again, and we're going to be doing arms again. This time, we're going to be doing bicep curls into a chest press in front, like so, and back down. Again, take your time with this one because it's going to not only tire your biceps out, but it's also going to work your triceps. So arms are going to feel quite tired after this one. And then after that, we've got one more exercise to do for this set, and then we'll move on to the last one. So we'll start now. So we're just coming up to our chest, pushing out. Halfway, keep going, everyone. Keep going. 15 seconds. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Well done, everyone. Right, so moving on to the last one in this circuit. Now, this one can be a bit challenging for those of you that lack mobility in that leg. However, we're going to still try and give it a go. If you need assistance with the exercises, you can help to lift your legs up. And if you've got somebody around to help you out, they might be able to just help you out, extend the knee. But we're basically going to attempt to do leg kicks out in front for a minute, like that. Like I said, if you need to, you can hold onto that leg and you can help to kick it up. And if you've got some range of movement in your knee, by all means, try and see if you can kick out on your own. However, if you've got somebody around, you just need a little bit of help with that, then they can help to just lift that foot up and help you to kick out from one side to the other. Okay, so we'll start now. And this is the last one of this set before we have break. That's it, keep going. 30 seconds left. Fifteen seconds left. Keep going. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Well done, everyone. Everyone grab a quick drink, and we'll move on to the next one. So whilst you guys are having a drink, I'll just explain these exercises. So this set's working on balance. There's 3 exercises in this one, like the first one, that are all 30 seconds long, and we'll repeat them 3 times. They are all going to require us to be on a cushion. That's where this cushion comes in quite handy, because we're going to be sitting on it. And all we're going to be doing, once we've sat on the cushion, is the first exercise we're going to do is we're going to be doing arm reaches from side to side with a lean. So for this one, we're just bringing arms up, leaning over onto one side, coming back, leaning over to the other side, like so. And we're just doing that for 30 seconds. The next one we're going to be doing is forward lean. So for this one, you can have your hands close to your chest, you can have your hands on your shoulders. What we're going to be doing, making sure that our knees are bent 90 degrees, we're just coming forwards, holding for a few seconds, then coming back. And then the last one we're going to be doing is seated lunges. So for this one, I'm just going to adjust my cameras quickly for you so you can see. Lovely. So you're going to have one foot slightly more in front than the other. And we're just going to be leaning over towards one side. We're then going to swap, lean over to the other side, like so. Okay. We're going to be doing that for 30 seconds as well. I'll stay in this position so you can see them all. And again, they're going to be 30 seconds each and repeating them 3 times. After this, we'll go into a cool down, and then we'll be finishing there. So try and see if you can push yourself through this one to complete it all in one go. And we'll start in 3, 2, 1, and go. So first one we're doing is side reaches, coming back, in. Lovely. 10 seconds left on this one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're doing the forward leans, forward and back. Sit, hands on chest like so, coming forward and back. Apologies if you can hear a little bit of a squeak, that's the chair that I'm sitting on. And also apologies if you can hear any rustling in the background as well. Me and my partner both have a rabbit each that live in the living room, so you might hear them being a bit noisy. And we're going to be swapping in 3, 2, 1, and now we're going into the seated lunges. So one foot from the other, Coming down like so. That's it, halfway through this one. Keep going, everyone. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go back to the side reaches. That's it. Five seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Going back to those forward leans. Keep going, everyone. You're doing really well. Ten seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going into the lunges. That's it. So nearly completed our second set. We've just got one more set of each exercise to go. And we've finished all the exercises there apart from the cool down. That's it. Keep going, everyone. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going back to the side leans. Last time we're doing this one. The thing about balancing core is they kind of go hand in hand. So you feel as though your core muscles around your stomach area are working quite a lot during these exercises. That's because we use a lot of our balance, and a lot of our balance comes from our core strength and stability around that core. So we need to make sure we have a nice strong core in order to do in order to balance. So we're swapping 3, 2, 1, and then going into the seated exercises. And just by having the cushion there, it just makes it a little bit trickier for us to balance on that seat. So keep going. Swapping in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now swapping onto the last exercise for the last 30 seconds. Lunges forward. 15 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Well done, everyone. Grab a well-earned drink and a quick break before we go on to the cool down. And well done today. That's the second exercise class completed. Obviously, like I said, we're going to be doing a cool down in just a second, but those are all the exercises we've done. Like I said before, if you found that with those exercises that we did continuously, like the first and last last exercise programs, then by all means keep re-watching the video and keep going with it and keep doing the exercises all week and see whether or not you improve. You know, if you're able to complete all of it or if you're able to do most of it, see how you progress on throughout the week. Then that just shows how much you built your endurance, your fitness up, your core strength, and also how confident you've gotten with your balance. So we're going to move on to the cool down now. So we're just going to be doing stretches for this one. The first one we're going to be doing is we're going to have legs out flat either side like so. And we're just going to be reaching down towards the floor. And also you don't need to continue sitting on the cushion, by the way, so you can get rid of that cushion as well. We're just reaching down a few times, getting a good stretch up for our adductors, coming back down again, back up, and once more coming back down, and back up, lovely. We're then going to have hands on our knees, and we're going to be doing cat-cow, so you're going to be bending forward, arching your back, and looking up nice and tall towards the ceiling. So bending that back, looking down, forwards, come out nice and tall. And then once more, bending down, nice and tall. Lovely. What we're then going to do is hold our hands together. We're just going to lean from one side to the other. That's it. Lovely. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do some shoulder shrugs. So we're coming up to our ears, pulling down low, to our ears, and down nice and low. And once more coming up to our ears, and down nice and low. We're then going to do some circular movements with our arms to finish off with. So we're just going round 3 times one way. And then we're coming back round 3 times the other way. And then we're just going to give it a little shake afterwards. So again, well done today, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed the class. If you had any problems with any of the exercises, please feel free to let us know. Obviously, this class and this exercise program is developed based off of the skill set of the class requirements, so it might not be best suited for everyone. Obviously, everybody's rehabilitation is different and everybody's at a different stage in their rehabilitation. But I hope you're all able to enjoy it. And I will see you next week. Take care, everyone.